Welcome to another exciting edition of the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast. I am your MC Davo. With me tonight, on a rather stormy night here at Brain Ladle headquarters, we have Kels.
Hello there.
We have Twy.
It's a me.
We have Andy.
Hello, Ladle Braiders.
And we have the Sensei Neil.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yay!
Welcome to 2024.
Man,
This
2023
is-
was awesome.
It was. It almost feels like there could be another month of it left, but
Mm.
in reality, we're definitely not recording this in 2023, and it's 2024 right now.
No, it's New Year's Eve night.
We will not lie to you.
So, it's time for our annual year in review episode.
Woohoo!
This is one of the few times that if our players here were paying attention to our Discord, they actually know what the theme is. Most of the time, they don't.
It's written on my paper.
We got shamed already. We haven't even started, and we got shamed.
That shame doesn't count towards me because I pay attention.
Right.
Well,
But shame
hang
was,
on.
shame was
There's-
the rest of us.
You'll see what you're getting Twy in a minute here.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Special shame.
So as we usually do on our end of year or beginning of the new year episodes, I put together some stats for you guys that I thought you might be interested in.
Oh,
Well, some people, no, our listeners are going to be interested in. I'm talking to them now, not to you, Andy.
I thought we were going to have a meeting first and talk about what stats we would share and what stats would be
No,
not shared.
that's.
I just want to point out that my stats have an asterisk since I was a mid-season walk-on.
Well, I'll tell you this, Twy. Percentage-wise, as a percentage of games that you played,
Mhm.
you're a firm second place.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So basically, Kels, Davo, and Andy. For some reason, Davo played 51 games last year. Andy and Kels only played 50. But Kels came in first place 42% of the time,
Yeah, we know.
and he came in second place 42% of the time.
Yeah, we know.
So he was 20. He came in first or second 42 times out of that 50. He was last place, fourth place only once.
Man.
So, but for the first half of the year, there were only 3 places. So he was third place 7 times too. Davo, you had 12 first place wins for an overall first place percentage of 23%, 23.5%.
Nice.
Leave the half off.
Stop, please.
Again, compared to
so much fun.
Compared to
So much
Kels,
fun.
that's 40. Kels got 42% first place, and
Yep.
you were 20. Andy, you were not
All right.
far
Is
behind.
this? I'm sorry. Is this where we're going to start talking about my stats?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
You had 22%.
This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system.
Are you done?
Sure.
Twy, on the other hand, had of the 22 games that she played, she won 27% of them.
Wow.
Huh.
So I don't know. We won't go too far into that. I only played 2 games last year. I had one first place win and one second place win.
So you did okay.
Did okay.
Allison actually played like her second or third. She had a game with us back in January, and had a second place win there on psychology.
Nice. Well, this has been a lot of fun.
No, we're not. We're just getting started with our stats here. We had some tournaments.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Brainmaster 4 tournament, which was won. Do you remember who won that one?
Davo. His first major win.
It was his first major, Dan. Kells actually came in last in that tournament.
Wow, I did not remember that.
Yeah.
That was pitiful. It was just bad.
We also had the
High karate.
tournament,
Yes.
which was won by Kells. Twy was second. Davo and Andy tied for third.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So
Well, these were good stats.
no, there's more. I would looked at for the entire year. I looked at the lowest and highest scores for any single game.
You didn't have to do that.
No, you're off the hook, Andy.
Okay.
Great. Wonderful.
See what you got.
I don't know why this is so funny to me, but the lowest score for any person in any game was 75 points.
Wow.
By Davo
Yeah.
in the episode Black History Month.
Wait, since I had a hand in that, I shouldn't laugh.
Twy wrote, I think, most of those questions, didn't you?
They were hard.
Uh-huh. Wait, let me go back and see how everybody else did on that.
No, don't. Go back and look.
Let's see.
I need a show breakdown of those scores.
Okay, so that Black History Month that Davo got 75, Kells got 270,
Wow.
and Andy 235.
Uh-huh.
Davo,
So-
once again, that's
75.
Wow. That is really bad.
Was Davo playing the same game as us?
I don't
I
remember
don't.
what happened there, but
Was he on the call?
We all have bad shows. We all have
we all
bad.
have bad shows.
We do. We do.
Yes.
We
He
Now-
took the time to write me a letter.
I did.
now on the flip side, there was the highest score for any game was 300 points.
Wow.
It's Andy, wasn't it?
Kells.
Oh, you know
That's
what? There were
right.
two of them.
Oh.
Ooh.
Remember Twy
I
had
just
a-
kind of
Kells.
glanced. I was just kind of glancing over, and I saw that there's a second one. So the comedy episode we did, episode 253, Davo got 300 points.
Nice.
Evo.
The next episode, Andy got 300 points, and that was for the episode on food.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that tracks.
Yep. That's right
in
up
my
there with
bag.
Davo and the Black History one.
Davo. Davo's
Sorry,
leading
Davo.
for
That
the
was-
most
that was-
touchdowns
that was
and the
rude.
most interceptions.
Yeah. I had a Jameis Winston sort of season.
I'll also say Davo also had a 299 point episode on episode 268, which we wrote as literature, but I believe that was mostly comic books.
Yeah.
That tracks.
That was the
Oh,
best
yeah,
kind
that
of
was
literature.
mine.
Yeah. So the episode with the lowest average score was episode 245, where the average score was 135.
Yeah.
That was
Average
big
score.
business back in January.
Oh.
We don't
Yeah.
know business.
We don't know business.
Nothing.
The highest average score was episode 255, which I believe was written by Bettina. It's called What Were They Thinking? And
That was a good one.
yeah,
Mhm.
the average score was 273.
Holy
That was
crap.
a good episode. That was fun.
The closest game, and I think it might be the closest game we ever had, was episode 245, which was the mystery theme for Robin.
Mm.
The difference between first place and third place was 4 points.
Wow.
Wow.
The biggest blowout, however, was episode 270 on Classic Rock. Who do you think won and lost that one?
Oh, I lost that one.
You weren't playing that one.
I thought I did.
Andy won it, and I lost it.
If you did, I didn't write your score down. I think that was right. That was the week before you started. Actually.
Or you're an official brain ladler.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
Andy-
I was still guessing. Okay.
Andy scored 290 and Kel scored 90. So there was a difference of 200
Ouch.
points.
I didn't even make the Allison line.
Hey man, at least it wasn't 75.
I want to say I believe that Kel's Classic Rock and Davo's Black History Month were the only times this year that that they didn't break the Allison line of 100 points.
Again, that makes sense.
Really?
Okay,
does.
so those are all the stats. We had requests for other ones, but the way I have the spreadsheets here, I can't really do like analysis of them. So, and this has really gone on too long anyway, right, Andy?
Really has.
Each week we have a theme, and within that theme, we've got 6 categories with 4 questions each. 4 questions each. Andy, can I mention that? And
I like change.
maybe a few bonus
Change
points.
is good.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe a few bonus points thrown in here and there, and then a final, which is worth up to 100 points. And the reason that our players here who were paying attention to our Discord knew what the theme is because a couple of days ago, I asked in our Discord if patrons would be interested in helping me write this episode. And I got some lovely volunteers, as I knew I would, because we have the best patrons in the podcasting industry, in my opinion.
Hands down.
So each of these categories is written by one of our patrons. And they all relate to, they're all events that happened in 2023. Category 1 is world news, which was, these questions were written by Nabs.
Oh, Nabs.
Hey, Nabs.
A longtime friend of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Question 1. On April 4th, which country became the 31st member of NATO? And then we're going to have a bonus after you give me your answers.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to mention Twy. I said I had something special for you. Since I did post in our Discord about people asking me for help, and you multiple times attempted to get people to send you their questions, you are starting off at a negative 10 points right now.
Whoa!
Really?
Is this the first penalty flag ever?
I think it might be.
Yeah.
Wow. I cannot believe I did not get the first penalty flag in the last few years.
You want
You've been
one?
holding on to that.
You deserve one for last week.
I know.
Okay, that's fair.
Is it?
You'll make it up.
Doesn't mean I won't do it again.
I am locked in.
Did you say something about a bonus?
Yeah, the bonus will be after the question.
Oh, okay. All right.
I am locked in too.
Okay. Kels?
I think it was Finland.
Devo?
Finland.
Andy?
Absolutely Finland.
Twy?
Finland.
It is Finland. So Finland became the 6th NATO country to border Russia. For 2 points each, name the other 5 NATO countries that border Russia.
Border Russia.
Ooh.
So there's another 10 points up for grabs here if you can name all 5 of them.
All right, so I can eliminate Chad.
All right, I got my guesses. I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Kels.
Norway, Sweden, Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania.
Devo?
Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Turkey for some reason. And I also wrote Poland for some reason.
Ooh.
I have Poland.
Andy?
I have Norway, Poland, Latvia, Sweden, Chad, and Greenland.
Twy?
And oddly, Tycho Brahe. No idea.
I have Norway, Poland, Estonia, Lithuania, and Latvia.
One of you got them all.
Mm,
They
12.
are Norway, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Poland.
Ooh.
Isn't Sweden neutral?
Mm-hmm.
They may be, but they don't border Russia anyway. So
Oh, well, there you go.
What about Chad and Greenland, Sensei?
no.
Huh.
Chad borders Libya, but that's
And Libya borders Russia?
no Libya borders.
Libya is connected to the Nebo.
Oh, right. That's how that works.
All right. Let's move on to question 2. On September 21st, an Australian British American businessman named Lachlan became the sole executive in charge of a powerful global corporation after his father announced his retirement. Who was Lachlan's father?
Locked in.
Hmm.
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Okay, David,
Rupert Murdoch.
Andy.
Darth Vader is his father.
Rupert Murdoch.
I mean, you're really kind of not wrong.
I'm not wrong. Give me my point.
Why?
Murdoch.
And Kels.
Rupert Murdoch.
Answer is Rupert Murdoch. Question 3. In September, the G20 summit was held in an Asian country that originally planned to host the event in 2021. However, the prime minister of this country negotiated a swap with Italy to have the event coincide with its 75th year of independence in 2022. But due to unforeseen logistical issues, the country had again to swap with Indonesia, pushing their hosting year to 2023. So what country held the G20 summit this year?
Locked in.
Locked in?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Andy?
India.
Twy?
India.
Kels?
India.
And Deva?
India.
It was India. And finally, in a couple of significant November 2023 elections, 2 right-wing candidates emerged victorious in their respective countries. One of these was Javier Milei from Argentina. The other was Geert Wilders, who represented the Party for Freedom in his country. Which country is Wilders from?
I knew the one in Argentina.
I know, me too.
Dang it.
Locked in.
Yeah, I don't even know why. I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm just going to guess.
I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Let's start with Twy.
Netherlands.
Hmm?
Kels?
Said Denmark.
Deva?
I said Belgium.
And Andy?
Alderaan.
Wow.
One of you got it correct. It is indeed Alderaan. No, the
Yeah.
Netherlands.
That's really
All
felt
right,
good
at the
about
end of
those
category
answers.
1, let's see, even including Twy's penalty, the scores are Andy with 26, David and Kells with 38, and Twy with 40.
Wow.
Wrong.
That.
Wow, man.
Quite
I mean, I'm not.
forceful.
Somebody's we're not playing anymore.
It's not personal, Twy. I just
She
can't.
ain't
I'm just
playing.
trying to maintain the dignity of the game.
Wow.
The dignity.
Yeah.
Couldn't even finish
I'm
it.
sorry.
Couldn't even finish it.
She had to hit us with the aggressive James Brown, though.
Yeah. Get up. Get over.
Category 2 is movies.
No.
Yeah.
Saw a few
Uh,
of these.
These questions were done by Patrick.
Patrick.
Patrick
Thank
is
you.
often on our Discord. Question 1. At the 2023 Oscars, 3 of the 4 acting awards went to actors from a single film. Name the film, and for 5 bonus points, name the only actor awarded awarded for a different film.
So we got I have to name the actor that won for a different film.
The question is, which film won 3 of the
For
4
three,
acting
and then-
awards?
okay,
For the
got it.
bonus,
I'm locked in.
who won
I'm
the
locked
other
in.
one?
Locked in.
Oh, no. Yes. Locked in.
Remember, they re-released Fight Club.
Oh.
All right. Let's start with Davo.
I'm going to go with Everything Everywhere All at Once. And the bonus is Brendan Fraser.
Andy?
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and Brendan Fraser for The Whale.
Twy?
Everything, everywhere, all at once, and I don't know the bonus.
And Kels.
Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, and Brendan Fraser.
It is Everything Everywhere All at Once and Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Question 2. A Twitter post by Matt Nagila, dated April 15th, 2022, is the first recorded use of what portmanteau word that reached a much wider circulation 1 year and 3 months later?
What?
I don't know.
Locked
I don't
in.
even know what a portmanteau is off the top of
I
my
don't
head.
either.
Goodness gracious.
What?
You don't know the Portman.
I will probably know it when I hear it. It's just under the
I
bright
got you.
lights of the tourney of the game here.
Right,
It's hard to
right.
think.
Right, everybody's watching.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm
All the
locked
pressure,
in.
all the
I'm
pressure because
locked in.
we're broadcasting live.
There's sweat on my brow.
Hmm.
You got your Nixon moment going. No shit, I shouldn't have done that.
Plot.
I'm going to punt.
Oh my goodness.
I am locked in. I'm either going to look like a genius or a complete idiot. I'm going
I'm-
complete idiot.
I'm on the idiot side for me.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
where you stand.
I don't know anything about. I don't understand the question, but I'm answering it.
That's
That's the
sometimes
name of the show.
that's all you have to do. Andy, go ahead.
The slap.
Okay. Why?
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away.
I
There's
should
a
have
high
punted.
twisting hang time spiral.
Kels.
Barbenheimer.
Oh. That's what a portmanteau
That's
is.
what it is.
That makes so much more sense now. What?
Deva. What was your answer,
Huh?
Deva?
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just asking.
I just said embiggen because I like to say embiggen.
That's fun.
That's a perfectly cromulent word.
Mhm.
The correct word would have been Barbenheimer, though. Question 3. The word Jumpman connects 2 otherwise unrelated films that came out this year. In one case, it was the original name of a character who starred in the only film other than Barbie to bring in more than $1 billion in the box office. Oh, I see. In 2023.
Mhm.
In the second case, it refers to an iconic logo related to a film released this year with the tagline "Courting a Legend." Name one of the films for 10 points and both for 15.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Wait, what's the second one called?
Locked
I
in.
watched it. I saw it.
Andy, I think I watched it at your house.
Yeah, you know what? I just got it before we went to Spain, and you house set for us. What? Oh, there. I got it locked in.
I feel bad because Patrick gave me an easy mode, and I forgot to cut the clip out that I was going to use for that. But I don't think any of you needed it. But the intro was, or the easy mode was going to be, Twy, what do you say at the beginning of the show?
It's a me.
Yeah, that was going to be the easy mode.
Well done.
So, Twy, what's your answer?
Air and Super Mario Brothers.
Kels?
Air in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Deva?
Super Mario Brothers and Air.
Andy?
I could have come up with Super Mario Brothers, but I came up with Air.
Well, you still get 10 points, Andy, for naming one of the two films. It was Super Mario Brothers movie and Air. So this next question 4 here, I'm going to read you 2 quotes with a blank. You need to tell me what movie, what high concept movie fills in both blanks.
Okay.
So it's the same, fill in the blanks with the same movie. One was, do I have to see Paddington 1 and 2 to understand blank? And the other is, Pete Davidson is reportedly dating the blank.
Like that?
Oh, I remember this line.
Hmm.
Oh, do I have to see? I'm connected to something. I know it's not right, and I need to get it out of my head.
Andy's.
Don't. I'm on it.
If you saw Paddington 2,
I'm not on it. I'm gonna punt for this one.
I'm going with a guess. But I like it.
Darn it. I can't come up with it. It's right there.
He switched his targeting computer off.
Stop it. He can do the whole thing. Do not encourage him. I'm at the punt. I can't come up with it. I'm just...
Locked in.
Let's start with Kells.
Cocaine Bear.
Oh crap!
Oh my God. I'm so mad at myself.
Now Ray Guy comes in for his first punt of the day. Kick is away. There's a high twisting hang time spiral.
Andy.
All I could think of was Ted. And I knew that wasn't right. And in some ways I was so close.
I was thinking Ted too.
Yeah, I punted.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry.
Ray maximizes power while creating a natural spiral. With high-speed filming, we can actually show you how Ray Guy achieves this aerodynamic rotation.
Aerodynamic rotation.
Love it.
Computers.
Twice.
Cocaine.
What the fuck was that? Not sequitur, man.
It just has that high-tech feel. Like, look, we're using a computer. I love those old 70s and 80s clips where you can tell they've got their first computer at the station and they're doing, the graphics and stuff with it. It's just amazing.
just that was so great. In your gravelly ass voice. Like you're sitting in your rocking chair lifting your cane up. Computers!
He just thought of them for the first
He did.
Like, I know.
Write this down. Computers!
The correct answer is Cocaine Bear,
Cocaine Bear.
which was a fun movie. At the end of category 2, Andy has 51, Davo 68, Twice 75, and Kells 88. Which brings us to category 3, which is sports.
Sport ball.
These were created by Jacob, also known as JS Caboose on our Discord.
Yes, Caboose.
Question 1. Conor McGregor made headlines after he sent a member of an NBA team to the ER during a promotion for his pain relief spray Tidal. For full points, name the individual and the team.
Holy crap.
I don't think I knew about this.
I do remember this.
If you tell me the part you got, I'll tell you the other part.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will.
You're lying to me.
Scout's honor.
I know the team, but I can't tell you the name of the guy.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in. I have no idea.
Andy?
The Miami Heat.
Twy?
Wasn't it the Miami Heat's mascot?
Oh.
Kells?
I said James Harden of the 76ers.
Davo?
I remember him doing a bit at halftime, like play boxing with the Miami Heat's mascot, like cracking his rib or something horrible. But I wrote James Harden of the Philadelphia 76ers.
The correct answer was Bernie, the Miami Heat mascot.
Wow.
He did send him to the hospital. I think he broke his jaw.
Broke his jaw?
Wow.
If I remember right.
He hit
He
him
hit
hard.
Bernie in the face?
He sent him to the hospital.
He's wearing a head, right?
Right?
Yeah, through the
He's
head.
wearing a head.
No, he put a lot into them.
He did.
Fucking shot through.
Through a giant foam head. Ground and pound.
Nice.
Ground and pound.
Nice.
On a mascot. What the
mean,
hell?
That's the case. Then that's on the referee. The referee's got to stop. He's
Mhm.
got to step in there.
Bernie clearly wasn't able to defend himself.
Right.
So half points for Andy for getting the team. Twy, even though you didn't say Bernie, you did get close enough. So I'll give you that one.
Okay.
Question 2. Name the 18-year-old number 1 2023 NHL draft pick. Consensus is that he could have one of the most promising careers in his generation. He's currently logged 10 goals and 7 assists out of 20 games. And for a bonus, name the team that drafted him.
Locked in.
Mm.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Start with Twy.
Gretzky Jr. and I don't know the team.
Kels.
Say Connor McDavid.
Oh.
That hurts.
Do you have a bonus guess?
I have no idea who he plays for.
Deva?
Connor Bedard
Wow.
of the Chicago
Get creative with
Blackhawks.
names.
Andy?
Killer Carlson. And he plays for the Chiefs. So that might be from the film Slapstick.
Yeah. It is Connor Bedard, and it is the Chicago Blackhawks.
Still didn't know.
Question 3. Which former American League MVP broke Babe Ruth's record in June 2023 for having the most home runs hit in the same month while they were a starting pitcher? That's a very specific record.
It is.
This All-Star also suffered a season-ending injury, which will likely keep him from pitching until 2025.
Mm.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Any bonus points on the team with this one? Because I'm
Nope.
confident about this.
I have no idea what team it is. And I hope you guys know how to pronounce it.
I do.
Locked in.
All right. Kels?
Shohei Ohtani.
Deva?
Shohei Ohtani.
Andy?
Shohei Ohtani.
And Twy.
Hank Aaron.
Whoa.
Oh, Hammer and Hank. Back from the dead. He's not quite dead.
I was not gonna laugh at that, but the way Davo said "whoa," which is
Yeah, I knew it was wrong.
I just needed you to know that it was his fault.
It is Shohei Ohtani. So he's apparently he's not going to be able to pitch probably until 2025, but he may be batting on opening day 2024. Question 4. In 2023, Major League Soccer got some serious star power when Lionel Messi agreed to play for Inter Miami. What Ligue 1 football club did he play his last game for on June 3rd, 2023? I hope that's pronounced Ligue 1. Otherwise, it will get locked.
Locked in.
I think it was them. Yeah, okay.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Oh, locked in.
What was that?
I have no idea.
Deva?
My first thought was Barcelona, but I switched it to Real Madrid.
Andy?
I'm pretty sure it was the Chiefs.
Twy?
Barcelona.
No!
And Kels?
FC Barcelona.
No!
That's the way he sweeps the street. Yes, that's the way he sweeps the street. He sweeps the street.
Oh.
I live for
I'm
that
so happy
ending.
you played that one.
Live for that ending.
So he did play for Barcelona for a while, but the last 1 or 2 seasons he played for PSG or Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh,
That's my best French.
that's solid. I'll give it to you.
I would say Paris Saint-Germain.
Played for that Paris Saint Germain.
Saint Germain.
I mean, is it Paris or German?
They're
I
the
don't
big
know.
rivals of that Ivory Coast people.
The Côte d'Ivory.
The Côte d'Ivory. In the
Their
Paris
matchup
Germain.
against Côte d'Ivory was legendary.
Oh, okay.
All right, at the end of category 3, Andy has 66, Twy 85, Davo 93, and Kells 98.
Oh.
Which brings us to category 4, television.
Oh,
Television.
I watched
These
so
questions
little.
are created by
Me too.
Ian from Vermont.
Ian from
Pretty
Vermont.
sure.
Tell me in 2023, the only thing Ian was watching is MASH reruns.
I hope it's right. I hope. If he was watching, now I stand a chance if he was watching Bluey. But other than that, I'm kind of lost.
Okay.
All right, question 1. Who is the political analyst and former White House press secretary who got their own talk show on MSNBC, which debuted on March 19th?
Locked in.
What?
Locked in.
I don't know how to pretend.
I don't know how to form sentences.
I lost the ability. I don't know how to say it. Okay. I'm going to Andy this all over the place.
Yeah, you are.
They won't see the scratched.
It's glitching so bad over here.
Locked in.
If you blow on the cartridge and put it back in,
I gotta blow
Smack it on the leg 3 times. Solid
Right.
though. If it's rattling, you hit it too hard. It's just gotta be firm.
I'm locked in with gibberish.
this is gibberish.
He sweeps the street.
All right, let's start with Kels.
Jen Psaki.
Yes.
Twy,
Saki.
Andy,
I went a different direction with it, George Stephanopoulos.
Stephanopoulos.
Davo,
Jen Psaki.
Jen Psaki.
Yay. It's spelled really bad on my paper.
Is it Psaki?
Yeah.
I forgot a couple letters.
I'm about to show you how I spell Stephanopoulos.
I got the gist, baby.
I got
Am I wrong, or did George Stephanopoulos used to live across the street from the Friends apartment? Wasn't that a thing?
I don't remember.
I've never
I
heard that.
don't
That would be
know.
interesting.
No, I mean, not really. Like on the show,
On the show,
They-
he's
yeah, like I think somebody had a crush on him and they kept looking over there. I could be, maybe I'm totally misremembering that, but that shows just about how out of date Andy's reference was, is what I was getting at.
Damn. He
Wow.
went a long
Took you a
way
while to
just
get
in
there.
that.
Glad you finally got there.
That wasn't your locally sourced Shane.
No,
That was
Yeah.
important.
he had to go get in the truck.
Illegally too.
Pull
There's
up Google
coffee
Maps.
grounds covering it to throw the dogs
Yeah,
off the
get past the
set.
dogs.
Actually, yeah, it was actually episode 4, season 1, called the one with George Stephanopoulos.
Yeah. Okay.
Back
Is that
with
94?
data.
1994, yeah. They just now got their show on MSNBC.
Oh.
30 years later.
Okay.
We have fun, don't we?
Yeah. Having so much fun right now.
Question 2. This year saw the premiere of a live-action manga series based on the works of Ikiro Oda. The show follows the adventures of the Straw Hat Pirates and their captain, Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
What is
You knew there was going to be
what is the title of this show,
monkey.
which is also the singular term the singular item the pirates are looking for?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Is this the one where there's this Asian girl with big eyes that laughs into her hand?
Oh, this is live action.
Oh, sounds dumb.
I just
Monkey D.
realized
Luffy?
that I would pay money to hear Neil describe anime.
Yes.
Okay, this was Ian. This is all Ian. Don't
I
mind
would
me.
like
He
Ian.
can write the
If
scripts
you're
for
listening,
you.
if you could give me brief descriptions of Dragon Ball Z,
Episode by episode.
just episode by episode, just a brief description so our sensei can read it.
Yeah.
We put it on YouTube Shorts and make a bunch of money.
And then we can have Sassy
like
Twy do
it.
reviews of it.
And then Sassy Twy.
167. Man screams for 15 minutes, goes blind. Credits.
I am locked in.
All right, Twy.
One Piece.
Andy?
Gold.
Bingo.
Deva?
One Piece.
And Kels.
One Piece.
It is One Piece.
I am a history teacher. I'm not interested in current events. I don't find people interesting till they've been dead for at least a few years.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have the same problem.
Yeah, but you accelerate the process, Neil. That's just wrong.
Well, that's how come I have friends, is because
We,
I
we
push them
both
along.
have
a
an
little
interest in dead people, but you have a room dedicated for it.
bit. Yeah, people are going to get the wrong idea about me.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty spot on.
I'm a really sweet guy.
Uh-huh.
Question
I
3.
believe that.
What sketch comedy series debuted in March as the sequel to a 1981 film whose title suggested there was more to the story?
Hmm?
Sketch comedy show.
Oh.
Are you okay?
It's like you pulled a groin muscle.
We're gonna take you out.
Oh.
Mm.
We've all been there, bending over to pick up a piece of paper. The back says no, and you go, "Oh,
Just straighten up.
My voice is barely holding on for this episode.
You're a trooper, man.
don't have a clue." I'm gonna write my favorite sketch comedy series just to shout it out.
Dude, Sesame Street is not a sketch comedy series.
Hey,
Sorry. You had to find
Oh,
out sometime.
locked in.
That was a confident lock-in, too.
man, I felt the confidence.
Once you come up with it, you're confident.
I locked
Okay. Andy?
History of the World Part 1 was the movie. Part 2 is the comedy series.
What?
Deva?
I just was gonna shout out the Kids in the Hall.
Who did come back briefly in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Kels?
See, what had happened was.
Twy?
History of the World Part 2.
Correct answer. History of the World Part 2.
This
Is it
is a
still
sketch
on?
comedy show.
It was a limited series, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Netflix.
Yeah, I think it was like Netflix or Hulu or something like
I think
that.
it was Hulu, and they did 6 episodes. Question 4. 2023 saw the deaths of many great actors. One of those was the man who played Cedric Daniels on The Wire, the concierge in the John Wick movies, and voiced Commander Zavala in the Destiny video game franchise. Who was this Baltimore native?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Oh
locked in.
no,
Because you know who he's talking about.
I know he's talking about.
I just finished binging The Wire,
So good.
and I liked him in the. He was in a few episodes of Oz.
Mm-hmm. He was on the cover.
Oh
right?
no.
Yeah.
I don't know that guy's name. He was
loved him
on.
in
He was
John
on another
Wick.
show I like too. I'm locked in.
Let's start with Devo.
She.
Wrong guy, but I get the sentiment.
Oh, they're coming. I don't.
Wow.
I don't. I know that dude. He was on. He was on another show I really like, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, that dude that was on the other show. Now I follow you.
No, it was the
Pick
the
up
thing.
what you're putting down.
That was on
Who else is in
TV.
this show?
he was the
With the-
dude
The,
on
No,
the
that was
show.
the white
The
guy.
Big Lebowski.
was the big
No,
Lebowski.
it was. You know what? We can move on.
I want to believe that we can.
I want to know now.
Yeah, what show are you talking about? What happens on
Oh.
this show?
Fringe.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a sci-fi show.
I never saw I'm
Never saw it.
aware of it, but I never watched
Yeah,
it.
he was a what? He was an FBI agent.
All right, Kels.
Lance Reddick.
Oh, fart. Yeah. Okay.
That's why.
Dang it.
Let's ready.
Dang it.
Andy.
Lance Reddick.
It's Lance Reddick.
That dude.
Yes, that dude.
All right. At the end of category 4, Andy has 86, Devo 113, Twy 125, and Kels 128.
If I just remembered that dude, I'd be doing better.
Category 5 is this guy jumped at the chance to do the science category.
Oh no.
You may know him as Albert.
Oh, this is going to be
That's Free
diabolical.
Boy.
Oh no.
This is going to hurt.
Oh no.
Yeah. No,
I'm not
these are
well.
fine. No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Question 1. On April 14th, the European Space Agency launched JUICE, or the Jupiter Icy Moons Explorer, to search for life in the Jovian system, or the group of moons around Jupiter. Within 10, how many confirmed moons does Jupiter have?
Munes.
Moons.
Locked in.
Or satellites. Natural satellites.
Locked in.
Or Sputniks, you might say if you were Russia.
That just makes you happy.
Really does.
Locked in. Mune.
I'm locked in.
All right. Devo,
60.
Kels,
85.
Twy,
90.
Andy.
50.
2 of you were within 10. Correct
Crap.
answer is 95.
What's the right answer?
Oh.
95.
Of course.
Son of a.
Okay.
God.
If it's 2 of
Mother
them,
of-
it's not going to be you and me,
Right.
dude.
It's not gonna Can't there be like, we're going to do science and like, here's the kids' meal for the liberal arts majors?
I would love that.
You know, well, the adults are having your science. You guys were, reading Kurt Vonnegut. So here's your kids' meals. And,
I want to do
Enjoy.
word searches.
right.
Adam,
Can I do
Go
the
through the
jumbo?
maze.
Cell.
So word searches with just 4-letter words.
Right.
Yeah. Kids meal, baby. There's the one across the middle that no one can get until the end is mitochondria.
Well, you can send your request to Albert's for
I'm
next
not
time.
asking Albert for nothing. If I send him a request for easier questions, it's gonna be horrible.
Question 2. On January 4th, scientists reported the discovery of an unknown thin membrane in the brain anatomy that likely plays a role in CSF functions and is both a protective barrier and a host for immune cells. What does CSF stand for?
Locked in.
I know the C stands
CF.
for computers.
Computers.
Locked in.
CFF.
CSF.
All right, I'm locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Devo.
Cerebrospinal fluid.
Kels.
Cerebrospinal fluid.
Twy
Cerebrospinal fluid.
and Andy.
I can't believe this is going to be right. Cerebral spinal fluid.
Cerebrospinal fluid.
I have a cold. Back off.
But what's your excuse when you don't have a cold?
Oh, I'm drunk.
Snap.
Or to be fair, sometimes I'm on the crack rock.
Oh God.
No, you
Get that.
You're an undercover cop talking like that.
Yeah.
Whitney
Hello,
told
fellow
you crack
children.
was whack.
I have got a whole bag of smack here.
Bag of smack.
Question 3. On May 19th, the scientific journal Nature reported that which country had overtaken the U.S. as the #1 ranked country or territory for contributions to research articles published in the Nature Index group of high-quality natural science journals.
Locked in.
Overtaking the U.S.
Do you have a subscription? What the heck, man?
This
That was
came
a
out
very evil
recently.
laugh. I'm like,
Locked in.
I've got a parenthetical just to make myself feel a little better or a little worse, depending on the point of view. Locked in.
Okay. Kels.
said France, but I have Germany in parentheses.
Okay. Twy.
China.
Andy.
It is China.
And Devo.
I also said China.
Correct answer is China. Question 4. On September 20th, archaeologists in what African country found the world's oldest wooden structure dating back 476,000 years? This officially English-speaking country is famous for a natural feature when translated from the local language is known as smoke that thunders.
Well, there's a joke there, but I'm just gonna.
I was thinking chilly night at the Brain
I
Little
am locked
headquarters,
in.
but you know,
Locked in.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but we haven't done a bloody thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert.
dude,
But the kettle's on the boil, and we're so easily pulled away.
Because I know.
What's happening?
I don't want to say that.
Who are you talking to?
That creeped me out. That legitimately creeped me out. Kill
'Cause I'm-
everybody.
Smoke them now.
Okay. All right. Picking one. Locked in.
God, I hate this so
Parenthetical.
much. Okay. No. Holy crap.
Tyler Durden over here is just having a
This is
time.
getting
All
creepy.
right. Go for it. I'm locked in.
Okay. Let's start with Kels.
So I went with, because I know Smoke That Thunders is referring to Victoria Falls. I went with Zimbabwe, but I have Zambia in parentheses.
Okay. Twy.
Zambia.
Damn it.
Andy.
It is absolutely Zambia.
And
I said Nigeria.
okay. Correct answer is Zambia. After category 5, Andy has 116. Deva 133. Kels 148. Twy 165.
And off.
She started at a deficit, y'all. This is
I
embarrassing.
know. It
She
really
wasn't at
is.
negative 50. She was down one question.
Apparently, the
roared
new
back.
girl reads.
So, category 6 is written by our good friend Bettina.
Bettina.
And she wanted me to make sure to tell you that the category is quote unquote animals in the news.
Ooh.
Animals. Oh, there was that koala bear that knocked over that liquor store in Fort Smith.
So some of these are a little bit wordy, but just pretend I'm Bettina reading them. Where's my wine?
Right?
I was waiting. I had a clock.
Question 1. What iPhone function did Apple tweak after multiple complaints from users? The beginning of a June 6 headline reads, "About ducking time."
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
No idea.
Gels, it gives you a background screen of Ducky from 16 Candles.
No wonder I've never wanted an iPhone. That kind of business is going on.
Ducky.
I'll punt.
Anytime you can work that character into a conversation, it's comedy gold.
Andy, what's your answer?
It is the autocorrect.
David?
Autocorrect.
Kels?
By using Ray Guy's techniques, every punter can consistently create a spiral. This aerodynamic rotation promotes greater distance and increases hang time.
And Twy.
Autocorrect.
It's the autocorrect.
Okay. So the animal was the ducking part.
Yeah.
Yeah. That had me thrown for a minute, too.
Yeah. Okay.
The rest of these are actually about animals.
Okay.
So
For what
forget
it's
everything you just learned.
Roger that.
Question 2. On August 7th, Hank the Tank was finally captured after evading authorities in Lake Tahoe. Hank is a prime suspect in over 20 home invasions in the area that took place over the past year. California authorities rehomed Hank to a wild animal sanctuary in Colorado as she cannot be released into the wild since she no longer fears humans. What type of animal is Hank the Tank? And for a 5-point bonus, how did she get the name?
Oh, wow.
I'm locked
No
in.
idea about the bonus, but I've got to
I'm locked
guess.
in.
I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay, David?
I think Hank the Tank is a bear.
Okay.
Crap.
Kels?
I also said bear, and I said drinking at frat parties.
Chug, 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 chug.
Twy?
It's a bear, and the nickname is because it's so big.
Andy?
It's a black bear, and he got the nickname when he was for this 3-year stint as a professional wrestler. That was his wrestling handle.
You're all correct. Hank is a she. It's short for Henrietta.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Because that's how that works.
That makes
And
perfect sense.
She is a black bear. A normal female black bear weighs between 90 and 300 pounds. She's estimated to have weighed about 500 pounds.
Holy
And
crap.
that's okay.
No, we're not shaming her.
It's fine.
Well, I guess they were kind of shaming her when they call her the Tank, huh?
She's just big for her age.
She's just big bone.
Such a pretty face, though. Such a pretty face.
She's got a great personality.
Great personality.
Except, for all the breaking and entering and stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
yeah.
problematic.
We all have our flaws,
The B&Es are a problem.
but sweet as pie.
Question 3.
Someone
Ace.
say pie.
A September 6 CNN headline reports the peculiar spotting of what colorful bird species in Ohio after Hurricane Idalia flew through the Caribbean.
Locked in.
Yeah. I don't know if they're indigenous to this area. I'll say it, though. Locked in.
Locked in.
I'm locked in.
Okay. Kels.
Scarlet ibis.
Whoa.
Why?
A flamingo.
Of
Andy?
course.
The flamingo.
And David.
Crap. I said a parrot.
Correct answer is flamingo.
I started to write that, and I was like, no, be fancier.
Yeah, go with a scarlet ibis. Who the hell's heard of a scarlet ibis but you?
It's real.
Sure it is.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Question 4. After being after being denied entry into a Philly stadium in September, Wally, an emotional support animal, was welcomed by the Philadelphia Flyers on Halloween, where he was seen on the Jumbotron with mascot Gritty. What kind of animal is Wally? And I have an easy mode for half points if you need it.
I'm locked in.
I'm like
Easy mode, please.
I feel like I just saw this recently.
I'm gonna lock in with a guess.
Okay, so everybody's locked in, but
Twy
Andy?
wanted the easy
Twy,
mode.
you wanted the easy mode?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For the easy mode, Gritty, the Philadelphia Flyers mascot, dressed as Steve Irwin to take pictures with Wally.
Dang it!
I still might be right.
Locked
wrong.
in.
Okay. Kels?
Alligator.
That's craziness.
Wally
Why?
Gator.
Well, I know Wally Gator, but
Alligator?
that's not the crazy part, Kels.
Andy?
That's an emotional support alligator.
Yeah,
How do you
Agreed.
train that?
you don't.
I don't try.
Andy?
That's how I train it.
As a former resident of the state of Wisconsin, I so wanted to be a walleye.
Emotional support walleye.
Emotional support walleye.
David?
I said a much more reasonable answer. I said a
Really?
pig.
Oh.
That's stupid.
The
What?
correct answer.
Walleye? Really?
Makes
At
no
least mine's
sense at all.
terrestrial.
Makes no sense at all.
The correct answer is alligator.
Wow. Why? Wait.
I mean, to me, the craziest part about the whole thing is that Wally dressed as Steve Irwin, because Steve Irwin was dealing with crocodiles, not alligators.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a
Well,
little
that's a
rant on
plot
Gritty's
hole.
part.
It's a plot hole.
That's just lazy.
Alligator.
At the end of our regular rounds, Andy has 146, Davo 153, Kells 168, and Twy, with her negative 10 points starting, is at 205 points.
Son of a motherless goat.
Wow.
What do I have? 160 something?
168 is what I've got.
Wow. I was just marveling at the chasm that has grown between us and Twice.
Yeah, no, it was pretty close up until the last couple of rounds, but
Man.
she
Sweeps
scored.
the streets. Yeah.
She did use an easy mode, but she got every question in the second half of the game.
Wow.
God. Yeah. See, you picked the wrong Z company and the wheels just come right on.
Yep.
Sudden death.
Computers.
All right, so this is our sudden death round. So everybody gets to answer until you get one wrong, and then you are out of the game. We hadn't done a music category, so I decided to do a music category.
Oh,
This is all
So you're
about
saying I got a
albums.
chance.
Well, I don't know. These are all about albums that were released in 2023. Question 1. Who released 2 re-recorded albums in 2023 as a result of a dispute with her former record company over
Locked
original
in.
masters?
Locked in.
locked in.
Locked in.
Kels,
Taylor Swift.
Deva,
T Swift.
Andy,
T Swift.
and Twy.
Taylor Swift.
It is Taylor Swift. So the second question, there were some words in it that I didn't know how to pronounce.
Okay.
So I contacted a native Spanish speaker.
Hmm?
You may know him as Albert.
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 And so I asked him to read the question for me, and send it in so that I could, make sure it was pronounced correctly. I think he kind of misunderstood the assignment. But I'm going to play this clip for question 2.
Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana es el quinto álbum en solitario de cuál rapero puertorriqueño.
Like that.
Was that French?
Locked in. If I get this right, the only reason I'm getting it right is because of the WWE.
Damn it.
So as an aside, I thought Albert and I both thought the reaction to this question was going to be a lot more violent.
Oh, I'm angry.
So
I have a cold, so I can't really, but I am pissed.
So the joke was going to be that I played that one. He actually recorded one in English as well.
Thank you.
That I was just going to play. But since, we've got 2 people already locked in, I don't know if I should do that.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you guys think? You guys have already locked in. Should I play the English version or not?
Yeah, let's do.
Do you think it's
going
to help Twy get it? Because if so, no.
Oh wow!
I thought Twy was already locked in.
No,
I thought it was me and Davo locked in.
Okay.
Nah, you know what? I'm not that heartless. That was gonna keep me up tonight. Nah.
No, you can't turn to the dark side, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
The salt's not good for you. It's good for me. Not good for you.
I think it's gettable with what with that one if you can make out the words. But here's the English version of that question.
Nadie sabe lo que va a pasar mañana is the 5th soul album by which Puerto Rican or Boricua rapper?
Boricua.
Locked in. I was on the hunt. I wasn't too far off, I don't think.
Man.
Couldn't read the street signs.
Oh, but which one? Crap. Oh, locked in.
Deva.
I said Bad Bunny.
You did, huh? Okay.
Christ on a crutch.
Can make you feel so bad.
Andy?
Bad Bunny.
Twy?
Bad Bunny?
And Kels?
Bad Bunny.
It's Bad Bunny.
See, he's messing with you.
He's got me, man.
It's not cool.
Honestly, the reason I paused is because I wrote Big Bunny. And I looked at it like, wait a minute, that's not right. I'm like, oh wait, that is right.
Big Bunny.
No, it's Big Bunny.
Harvey.
Bunny
Big.
Grande.
We better
That's for you,
finish this
Albert.
quick or Andy's not going to make it. Question 3. Who released their 11th album in 2023, which was their first after the death of their drummer the previous year?
Locked in.
Locked in.
I don't. Locked in?
Locked in.
Andy?
Foo Fighters.
Twy?
Foo Fighters?
Kels?
Foo Fighters.
And Deva?
Foo Fighters.
It's the Foo Fighters. Question 4. What usually shirtless godfather of punk released his 19th solo album called Every Loser in 2023?
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked in.
All right. I'm also locked in.
Okay. Twy?
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, Godfather.
Yeah.
Sir Paul.
Damn straight he was.
Kels?
Well, the only punk I knew, CM Punk.
Nah.
Deva?
Iggy Pop.
Ooh.
Andy?
Iggy Pop of the Stooges. Come
Iggy
on.
Pop. All right, so Kels and Twy are out. It's between Devo and Andy now.
I have a chance.
Question 5. Now is the 7th solo album by the only British member of CSNY. Who released this album in 2023?
Locked in.
What the hell is a CSNY?
That's a show that was on like CBS.
Yeah.
Yeah, CSNY. That's about how Roger Daltrey sounds now.
Right.
What is a CSNY?
Even I know what that means now.
Oh, I know what that is now.
What?
I know what it is now. Took a second.
Yeah,
Shot
no.
on there.
I thought that was. I didn't think that was going to be the hard part of the question, to be honest.
Oh, it was all hard.
Right. I got it. I think I got it now. I just got to remember where the British one is.
I don't know the answer to the question, but I know
I know.
the band.
CSNY. I think Lawrence Fishburne was on
there. Okay, I'm locked in.
Okay, I want to hear what David locked in with.
I do too.
Nash.
Andy?
Formerly of the Hollies, and then Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, Graham Nash.
Is
Yay!
Graham Nash.
Good job, David. Way to be there.
I just had to
Questions?
put myself in an old man mindset. So I was like, what would that mean?
Wow.
That's got to be plunky guitars.
Wow.
And bunch of white guys singing really softly. So it led me right to what the kids call CSNY.
Question 6. What rapper released their 6th studio album, The Love Album, Off the Grid, in 2023? Their first solo album since 2006.
Locked in.
Hell. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I
You're on
am.
the table, Andy. Good job, buddy.
I'm just stuck on CSNY right now.
Well, it's
You gotta
not
get
one
past
of
it.
them.
It's not Neil Young, so we can eliminate that. Why wait 17 years?
It's possible they have other
Right.
Other things are going on.
other streams of income.
Yeah, I would imagine. All right, I'm locked in with other
this
streams
would
of
be good.
income.
Andy,
Diddy.
did he what? Deva?
I said Snoop.
Correct answer
No.
is Diddy.
Diddy.
Sean Combs.
Anyway, we've still got some more questions for Andy because he's the only one left.
I can't believe it. This might be the Cinderella story everybody talks about.
I mean, I
Come back.
think you got a chance, Andy.
Okay.
I'll be honest.
Okay.
Question 7. George Funky Brown and Robert Bell were the only original members of what group that released their 26th studio album, People Just Want to Have Fun? Unfortunately, George Brown died in November at the age of 74 through no fault of Devo's.
You want to know who the band is?
Yeah.
It's Cool in the Gang, isn't it?
It is.
Mm-hmm.
They vote.
It's George Funky Brown and Robert Cool Bell.
I don't like what you just did.
We
Well,
don't like when you do it.
I
either.
absolved you of any wrongdoing, is what I did.
Just
I thought that
bringing
was
it up like-
nice.
well, yeah.
I was trying to
don't use my
defend
powers.
you. I don't know what you're talking about. Question 8. What Canadian singer-songwriter released her latest album, Queen of Me, in February, a few months before announcing her 3rd Las Vegas residency?
I have it between two.
I thought you might.
It's either Celine Dion or one of Celine Dion's sisters that did the other songs or the other sinking ships. Or it's Shania Twain. I think it's Shania Twain. I don't think Celine Dion's doing Vegas anymore.
So that's your answer?
That's my answer.
It is Shania Twain.
Oh, Andy. Thought Liz Dion would trip you up.
I know. She's hiding out there in the weeds. Just like she did in that movie Britannica.
Yeah, she's got a residency in Reno.
That's what I said, Reno.
Question 9. What band released an album of 40 re-recorded versions of their past songs as a companion to the lead singer's 40-chapter memoir, in which each chapter was named after one of their songs, and had an associated documentary featuring David Letterman?
My God.
There's a lot of good detail in there that I have no clue.
Yeah.
Is this the U2 thing? I'm going with U2.
It's U2.
Okay.
Wow.
Mm.
I didn't know about half of that. And so I have no idea like how Letterman fits into that at all.
There's all I saw was that there was a documentary
Okay. Yeah, I
associated
did
that
not
has
know
Letterman.
about that at all.
And our final question. What 90-year-old musician released his 73rd solo album? He may be the only person in both the Country Music Hall of Fame and the National Agriculture Hall of Fame.
Oh, I think I know who this is.
Is it Jimmy Dean? No, he's dead. Damn.
Was that your
kill
answer?
Jimmy Dean? I guess it was my. It was. I was trying to. It's Willie Nelson. It's Willie Nelson.
Yeah, it's Willie Nelson.
I just blanked for a minute. Oh, it's Willie Nelson.
Did you guess Jimmy Dean? Like,
you didn't
seriously?
actually guess.
I thought he was just throwing. I
No,
thought you were trying to
genuinely,
be
Jimmy
funny.
Dean. I was kind of talking out loud, but I really did say Jimmy Dean.
We're
Was
going
that
with
your
Jimmy
answer?
Dean.
I think if you play the tape back, I answered Jimmy Dean.
I just thought
We're-
you were spitballing.
We're just
Hey,
going to
can
go
we
with
do
that.
that like a ref's review? Can we rewind the tape and have?
He's
No,
throwing the red
You should
challenge
do
flag.
that, Neil.
No, it just doesn't matter. So there's no point.
Okay.
It's like, are you going to review a play if it's the last second and you're 20 points behind? Like,
All right.
why bother, right? The correct answer, by the way, is Willie Nelson.
Damn it.
73 albums. Holy mother.
Solo albums, yeah.
So
God.
Studio albums. So there's probably
a
more
lot of
live
jokes.
albums and compilations and stuff like that. But anyway, so obviously Country Music Hall of Fame, but he was in the National Agricultural Hall of Fame because of his work with Farm Aid.
Wow.
That was kind of the clue to get to him. I think.
Yeah, that's
Kel's
how I
picked up
eventually
on-
got to him.
Through breakfast sausage.
But I think agricultural genius. I think Jimmy D.
All right. So that means our final scores are Kells 198, Davo 203, Twy 235, Andy 236.
No way.
Wow.
Andy!
No way.
This is your flu
No
game, baby.
way.
Yeah.
Good job, Andy.
That's
Wow.
Scotty Pippen is carrying you to your couch.
One of the stats that somebody asked for was, are there any like come from behind victories? And Andy was in 4th place going into sudden death. But because of a near sweep, he pulled out the win at the last
Oh,
second.
just barely.
Wow.
Thanks to Bono.
Thanks to Bono.
Yet another thing we owe to Bono.
I would like to dedicate this win to Kool and the Gang.
And don't forget Iggy.
Can't forget Iggy. Well, congratulations again, Andy. That was amazing. What a great run.
Thank you.
And thank you to everybody who sent in these questions, specifically Nabs, Patrick, JS Caboose, Ian from Vermont, Albert, and Bettina. Thank you so much for contributing to this, our year in review. I would just like to take a moment to say that the only thing that mattered this year was the birth of Felix. Everything else was just stuff that happened. So from
Wow.
all of us here,
I feel like shit now.
Gave you a
I'm
kidney.
not sure how.
I gave you a
We were
kidney.
nothing to you.
compared
I
to my
guess-
child, yeah.
Like congratulations and stuff, but man,
Yeah,
Yeah.
really?
I was trying to. All right, fine.
He doesn't listen to the show.
He will one day when he gets older.
You're buttering him up.
He's the one that's going to decide what home I go
I was
into.
about to say
So
something that put you in the hole.
start early. So, from all of us here at the Brain Ladle Trivia Podcast, thank you for a wonderful 2023. This is your MC Davo with Kells.
Hey, Felix, I hear Shady Pines is nice.
Mm. Twy.
Bye.
why was that funny?
I wouldn't have laughed. Davo made it funny.
I was waiting for the list of patrons and you just went,
Honestly, I have it open, but I forgot to type something out.
So you just said bye.
You're too busy typing up grievances.
Yeah.
Star Wars is more important, okay?
I get it.
Hey, Twy, I don't know if I pointed this out specifically, but or if anybody else mentioned it, but if you hadn't been trying to scam answers from people, you would have won this game.
Wow. That is pretty Crime does not pay.
Oh,
That means you come in second place instead of last, like I did.
now I don't even want to be a part of this win.
Because you got it on the technicality.
Right.
Not a technicality. She broke the rule.
No, he knows who Iggy Pop is and who the British dude in the CSI show is.
And CSI folk music.
Over the line, Donnie. Over the line.
I still stand by what I said earlier. I'm still going to do it again. I don't care.
Andy.
Happy New Year, Ladle Brainers, and I would like to thank Gilbert Godfrey for allowing me to use his voice for the last couple episodes.
And the Sensei Neil.
I couldn't think of what song to play at the end here, so I let Spotify tell me what my most played song of the year was, and so I'm just going to play a short clip from that.
God.
Waiting Room from Fugazi.
Dark thoughts now.
What? No.
Feel confused.
Fugazi.
I want to hurt people.
Signing off.
Oh, man.
I liked it. I was rocking out, man.
Greetings and salutations to all you good trivia people out there. I know what you're thinking. Hey, I really enjoyed this show. How can I get a little more? Well, here to help you out. You can look up these good people on Twitter at Ladle Brain, or if Facebook's more your deal, you can look them up at Brain Ladle Productions. Hey, they've even got their own webpage. It's brainladletrivia.com. Now, if you're feeling generous, you can join a Patreon, where if you donate $10 or more, you can even get yourself a fancy show invite. How about that? Until we meet again, this has been 44, and I'm glad you joined us. Hope I'm out.
Okay, so did Yoda know about Grogu, or we don't know that?
Probably not, because he was in isolation on Dagobah.
Okay.
God, I love it when you talk nerd.
I don't get to very much.
I mean, you don't
My
even
God.
think about the planet's names. You just you're acting like it's down the street.
This is Clark Kent with the button up has been ripped at the top.
You know,
He's just looking off in the distance.
I know Yoda's planet because Weird Al did that song about Yoda.
I met him in a swamp down in
And
Dagobah.
Y-O-D-A-Lo.
Yoda.
And then,
Davo knows the planet name because the TV screen replaced the sun when he was a child.
The preceding podcast was presented by Brain Ladle Productions. All rights reserved.
Sure, come get this baby.